Next in 3.1, measures of tendency, we're going to be approximating the mean of grouped data. So frequency distributions of group data, we're going to approximate what the mean would be. And the formula is here. You take the midpoint in each class times its frequency, divided by the, multiply them, add that column up, and divide by the total frequency. So here we have a frequency distribution of group data. We have a table that 21 people's times in a sprint race were recorded to the nearest second. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4 classes. 51 is the lower boundary of the first class. So what we do is we need the midpoint as an average for each class. So I'm going to get the class midpoint of each class by adding up the lower and upper boundaries and dividing it by 2. That is the middle between these numbers, the midpoint, the average of those numbers. And the last one is going to be 68. The midpoints are going up by 5. The upper boundaries going up by 5. And so are the lower boundaries because that's the class width. So the formula says we need to have these two people times that midpoint. And I'm filling in this column by multiplying those numbers. So I'm taking each midpoint, multiplying it by the frequency in that class. So I have these 21 people spread out between these 4 classes. So the sum of my frequency equals my sample size, which is 21. And then the formula says I need to add this column up. Sum of that will go here. So the approximate mean, because it's not exact, because I don't know exactly each one of these seconds. I have just the midpoint to approximate it. So I take the sum of that column divided by the 21 total people. So I'm going to do 61.3 seconds is the approximate mean, which it makes sense. The majority of my people are here, 60 to 61, 60 seconds, 61. So it should fall in and make sense, as it does. Approximate mean. Sorry.